All right, let's go to – here's another guy that after a couple, 3 weeks, people were starting to measure them for body bags. The Tullahoma Wildcats, people were really saying they're as good as dead. But I told you, don't go to sleep on a John Olive coach team. And Coach Olive joins us on the phone. Coach Olive, congratulations on a district win, a rivalry win, and a good solid win, my friend.
Well, thank you very much. I'm really proud of our young men.
I know you are, and you guys have you guys circled the wagon, and when everybody outside of that locker room, well, let's not say everybody, but a large portion of the wagging tongues started saying Tullahoma was dead, you didn't let anybody in that locker room believe that, did you?
Well, we hoped we didn't. We really talked a lot about don't be the first one to throw the towel in, and that was, I think, crucial for our young men to understand that if I chose not to do a lift, if I chose not to run a stride or to give better effort, that I was going to be the first one to throw the towel in. And, fortunately, we did not throw the towel in, and we've turned into a decent football team.
I'm 52 years old, and right then I wanted to put on the pads. Just you're an inspirational guy, and I like the message that you give to the kids. I know that Cole Potter had a long touchdown run. He finally got out and got to stretch his legs and use his speed. Who else had big games for you, especially defensively?
Well, defensively, I'm sure that our linebackers led us again. Aaron Gray and Michael Lett. It was. Last week it was real easy to answer the question because Michael Lett ended up with 28 tackles, which is the most I've ever had a young man who played for me making a ball game. But on the defensive side of the ball, I thought that Coach Britton, Coach Sis, Coach Oakley, Coach Lawson, and Coach Hazlett had us play about as well as we can possibly play. Because against Franklin County, we had not been able to slow them down very much over the last 6 years. They have done a great job at moving the football against us. So, I've really hesitated a little bit about who all played well. I know Alex Williams had some big licks. I know Mikey Lett had some big licks. And up front, I'm sure that we had some guys that dug in there like Andy Duncan and Jacob Gagnier and Jose Justiano. They had to, or they would have been just gashing us. And as it was, our defense played really, really well in the first half, and then we were able to answer when Franklin County got a little momentum against us there in the third quarter.
We're talking to John Olive, Dennis Weaver, Josh Peterson on the Friday Night Thunder Scoreboard Show.
Coach, I'm sure you'll spend a little bit of time and celebrate this one before you move on to next week, but to talk a little bit about Warren County and what you know about them because they seem to be a team that have improved quite a bit this year.
What little bit I do know about them, I know they're huge up front. I know that they have 4 or 5 skilled players that are really good-looking kids. We watched them against Shelbyville. They were one of the videos that we swapped with Shelbyville. Coach Smith, I'm sure, will have some things up his sleeve for us, but I know from talking to Jason Hardy, he told me that just trying to get the ball back from them was a real challenge, and I think we're in the same boat. That we're not real big up front on the defensive side of the ball, and that'll be probably the biggest thing that we'll have to get ready for is try to figure out a way to keep them from just taking chunks of yards and marching down the field in 12, 13, 14 plays.
Coach Olive, we appreciate your time each and every time that you spend with us, and you're very gracious to do so. Thank you so much. Go celebrate with your family, and good luck next week against Warren County, my friend.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All righty. That is Coach John Olive. If there's a classier guy in this world, you and I both are alumni of Coffee County.
Yes.
We'd love to hate him, and it's hard, isn't it?
It is. It's one of those things that, I can't stand that guy. But if he wanted to come coach here, it's whatever.
I'd play for him, and I'd have one of my kids play for him, or my new grandson.
That's right, Papa Bear.
Brooks Willie. We'll take a break. Friday Night Thunder.